I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with my microphone in this episode, but we've got a great interview with Denise Mickelson of Colorado Restaurant Association joining us on the pod for the fourth time. It's a great episode coming to y'all from Ginger Pig, one of the restaurants that will be participating in Denver Food and Wine. But before we get into that, I want to give a quick shout out not only to our sponsors Riki and Ritual, but also a friendly reminder that our friends over at Beer Cart are throwing a party this Saturday at Valdshanki's Cider and Coffee, located at 4100 Jason Street. $20, drink 'em dry. And don't forget, this is probably a bad time to say leave us a 5-star review for the podcast, but even though my audio is terrible, the episode and the message remains great. So don't forget to leave us a 5-star review, and you could win tickets to Denver's Food and Wine on September 6th through the 9th. Sorry again about the audio. We're going to figure it out eventually. Cheers.
The suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Coloradians and everyone that's smart enough to listen from the outside.
It's one of the most amazing plants we've ever discovered.
The pot party, the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
Wheaties! I got Wheatie pots! I'm really excited for this episode. 4-time guest of the pod. First ever 4 times, or 4-timer? 4-timer, yeah. First 4-timer we've had.
I mean, I'd say, like, first 25 episodes probably we got. No, it took us a little bit more time than that.
Hell yeah. And y'all may hear some winds, but don't worry, baby. That's summertime in Colorado. That voice you heard was that of my co-host, Chris. Well, we've got a doozy coming to y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Stoned Appetite. With your host, as always, it's me, Kip Wilson. To my left, I've got Queen Eve. Eve, are you in a good mood? Fantastic. I love it. She's a woman of many words. And to her left, we've got CV. CV, how are you doing today?
I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you calm down? Get on Eve's level. She's a 9, you're a 6.
Like I said, I'm bringing it up, and Eve's going to bring us back down to normal.
It's just a good, even keel. Well, those other voices you heard in the background, I kind of teased it. Our first, we're going to call it our Justin Timberlake. We have the Denise Mickelson joining us for her 4th appearance on the pod. We're coming to y'all today from Ginger Pig. Chef Natasha Hess, former guest of the pod as well. She has a dank-ass Asian food right here at 44th and Lowell. And it's a hodgepodge of Chinese, Korean, Thai, Vietnamese-styled Asian cuisines. You can remember episode 64, I think is what it was, when we were talking with her about her inspiration to be a chef. Well, now we're coming to y'all from her restaurant because we've got a doozy on deck. We're just 2 weeks out, Chris, from Denver Food and Wine Festival. Are you excited?
Woohoo!
I mean, it's like Aspen Food and Wine, but it's only 10 minutes away.
But better, if I dare say.
It's going to be so great. And we have a litany to talk about. But before we get into, Denise, the whole week of events from September 6th through 9th, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, shall we, Christopher?
Let's do it.
You want firsts or seconds?
I'll go seconds. I went first last time.
All right. We're getting freaky with our friends at Riki. Shout out to Kent for that information. Riki Seltzers is the seltzer of the summer. You've heard us say it before, 7% alcohol. A 12-pack equals 1/5 of liquor. That's right. We're not holding anything back. These aren't those shitty malt seltzers that give you a headache, that have too much sugar. We're talking about locally produced. It's like a baby that Tivoli and Breck Distillery had together, and they just shat out this dank-ass seltzer right outside of them. It's awesome. Whether you're a vodka, tequila, a whiskey person, it does not matter. They've got something for you. You can find them across the Front Range, I believe 50 liquor stores right now, but by the time that this podcast airs, it's probably 52. Just go to Riki Seltzer's or Tivoli Brewery website, search for closest locations to you, and if that doesn't work, shoot me a fucking DM. I'll find a location for you. But I know our friends over at Argonauts, Molly's, Sobo, Mark Rycroft, he's a goat. He's got them. Great peoples making great seltzers located right here in our community. What better way to shop local and drink local than to get shit-faced on Riki Seltzers, Chris?
And you know it pairs well with Riki Seltzers.
Tell me about it, JoJo.
Smoking weed out of a stellar device.
Tell me more.
And you know where we get our devices?
Where do we do that?
Ritual, Colorado.
Yes, we do. And where do we get that, Chris?
It's at 2521 Sheridan Boulevard. And, you know, it's right there by Joyride, so you can't miss it. It's in a great location. You can go in there. Staff is super knowledgeable. They don't sell anything that they themselves wouldn't use. So you can find that super nice rig. You can find one for beginners. You can find one for family members. And if you don't live here, you can also order online as they ship nationwide. And that's ritual- or subtraction sign, Colorado.com.
RITUAL, subtraction symbol, CO.com. Not to be confused with, there's probably some cult out there that does ritual shit down in Cresto.
True.
Some Ridgeway. We're not fucking with those people. Don't dose me, don't put on me. We're just talking class here. All right, let's introduce our Justin Timberlake, our Pink Nanny, the Steve Martin 2-hour, Dan Aykroyd. Chris, it's the Denise Mickelson.
I just can't stop laughing at being compared to that lineup of people.
Well, yeah.
But Justin Timberlake and me in the same sentence, that works. That works for me.
Well, you're bringing sexy back.
You've got the swing.
And we appreciate you doing that. We have Denise on, like we said, for the fourth time, but this one is probably one of our most important episodes. We're about to just get fucking rowdy in the park together. Are you excited to run it back?
It is going to be epic. Epic, epic. It's bigger than ever. We have more to celebrate, and the whole thing is a huge fundraiser for the Colorado Restaurant Foundation, which helps hospitality workers across the state with training and hardship grants and mental health care resources. It's very important. We've been through the ringer, our industry, in the last few years, and this entire Food and Wine Festival is a fundraiser to help them.
So you're literally saving lives by going to it.
Well, I like to think so.
She's like Hassel.
I mean, yeah, we rely so much on restaurant workers to provide us with a great meal, hospitality, and everything. So this is a way to give back because y'all help them out when they're in tough times.
Literally, we have, 17 people on staff at the CRA and F, all trying to help restaurants every day, full-time, more than full-time. Here we are after hours.
All right, pump the brakes here. It's not like you're that hard of a worker. We're getting shit-faced with gingerbread. But for those that maybe missed the first 3 episodes, because they started following us after we started hanging out with Bobby Flay, we remember the day ones, but if you maybe are on the bandwagon, let's get a little recap of who Denise is and why we're friends with her, because she does take all of our money at the poker tables. Chris, do the honors. Let's get some nitty-gritty out of Denise before we dive into the business aspects.
I mean, I'm sure you've answered this going on 4 times now. Are you a transplant or a native, Denise?
I am a transplant, but, I got here as soon as I could.
You did?
Right? Yes.
And what'd you do when you got here?
When I got here, first I was working for Craftsy, which is now no longer, but I was doing cooking and baking videos with them. They were a digital content creating company. Then I became food editor at 5280 Magazine, and that was amazing. And then I moved over to work for the CRA because my whole thing is helping restaurants.
And we met you back when you were the food editor.
And we've actually taken a lot of cues from her. You remember when she told us, and one thing I still hold dearly is that we don't accept free meals because then there's that obligation or that kind of weight that's put on you. So that's why most PR firms hate us, mainly because their restaurants suck, but also because we won't work with them. We work with people that are true to the community, just like what y'all are doing over at the CRA. So we're always obliged and stoked to have them.
And we will be paying Natasha for everything we consume while we tape on her patio at the Ginger Pig.
That is exactly
And
right. Let's give them Pete here.
I think
Nope.
Denise missed an important accolade.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were part of this year's March Madness.
True.
No, she stopped at Colorado Restaurant Foundation.
That was a high level. It was just the highest of levels of the resume. I mean, I'm
Okay.
47. Done a lot of shit,
We usually don't date folks here on this podcast. 37. Thank you very much.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so like obviously you know your way around the food game. You weren't scared to get in front of the camera and do baking videos, which as hours have started to be released, it's very intimidating. Where did we kind of build this confidence or this, I guess, love for the culinary world? Did it come from your days in Buffalo? Or
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I was just with family actually in Seattle, and we were all talking. I know, we were all talking about how Buffalo is a foodie town, and my whole family is obsessed with food. We were literally talking about dinner, at breakfast, the whole thing. And I think that's part of it. And then I like to write, and I love restaurants, so I kind of put it all together.
And you had a stint in New York, which I know that's what kind of bonded you and Chris that first time we had the episode, because, he does a lot of vacationing up there to see family and kind of tour the city. You and Bill, your husband, y'all got y'all's hands dirty up there, and then you came out here and you've kind of helped mold what is becoming an ever-changing culinary scene in Colorado. Let me ask you, what are some of your favorite parts about the Colorado food scene coming from, a metropolis like New York, but traveling around for your job and for your profession over the last 15 years?
I think that the community here in Colorado is just exceptional. I think that they're talented, but I think they really love each other. They work together. There's not a lot of the kind of distance or aloofness or even sniping that can go on in other big cities. I feel like for the most part, everyone is here, to support each other, right?
It really does seem like we all kind of row in one motion. Chris, what you got?
I got a question. I got a two-parter.
Oh, a twofer?
Woo.
Number one is, what are you most excited about in 2024 with the culinary scene?
Oh, geez.
And what do you think the Michelin means? What do you think that means to? Yeah, I guess we can revisit that, or we can address it now and then get into food and wine.
Or we could have a whole separate episode about Michelin. Happy to help. No, I am positive on Michelin. I think it's exciting. I think nothing is perfect in this world, certainly not in, press or promotion. But I'm very excited because I think it is going to, rise the tides, elevate everybody. And no, it won't cover every restaurant, and no, it won't cover every town and every city. I don't know what to say. I just don't think there's anything we can do about that.
Right.
But I think it's going to bring a lot of tourism, a lot of development. I hope it will help with the labor problem, honestly, because a lot of, hospitality pros come to work at Michelin restaurants, and I hear chefs are looking at opening places here because Michelin is here now.
Right.
I think it's going to be an overall net positive.
So that's one. I know you had a twofer, but I think we definitely have star-studded chefs that came here kind of in that green wave, or when we started to see more money, more younger folks and tech companies, small businesses start coming here in the last 10, 15 years. The chef migration kind of came with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's mainstays like your Bobby Stuckey's and the Frosca group. Shout out to Carlin, we're cheering for you. But at the same time, you have folks like the Kelly Whitakers of the world that came from Santa Barbara and other spots. And so now they're going to be on a national stage when it comes to highlighting, proper produce and how you're using your own grains. Is there anything we should be worried about, like, with the Michelin Star program? Like, will they do anything negative? Like, will they be like, this is actually kind of mid? Like, is it all positive?
No, they don't do that.
Okay.
So, to my understanding. So my understanding is they give out their stars, but then don't forget, too, there's Bib Gourmands, which are for more modestly priced restaurants, and they give out green awards for restaurants that, shine with sustainability. And they even have recommended restaurants in their online guide. And so, I think way, way more restaurants will be pulled into that guide than, say, the James Beard Awards, which are few and far between.
Yeah.
And I think because the inspectors are independent, anonymous, and dining here all year round, I think there could be some real surprises. I don't know who's going to be in the guide, but they announced the big reveal event is on the 12th of September, right after Food and Wine.
So,
Do we wear a suit for that?
Yes.
Fuck. Chris, we got to go get blue and orange.
Buy a suit, my friend.
Nordstrom Rack, we're going there.
No. We're going Lloyd and Harry, Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, rental.
No, we're buying blue and orange tuxedos, Chris. It's a work expense.
I could use a cane. But do you think, like, I guess the main positive of the Michelin is, like, you think more restaurateurs or more chefs will come out here to open an establishment?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we're hearing that already. And Michelin is saying people are reaching out. Everybody's excited. And I think it will help with development, labor, and just our general, reputation around the world. It's a global brand, and people really do follow it. So all of a sudden, we're going to have more travelers, more tourism dollars. It's going to be great.
We saw a recent publication last week as the assayers of the short list. I've heard some mumblings from our friends that live in other cities of who is on the short list. Maybe they're asking for photos of specific restaurants. If you were a betting woman, as someone who's taken a lot of my money at the tables, who would you say gets the first star in Colorado?
I'm afraid that I bet on cards, but I can't even begin to guess. I'm more wondering, like, who will get those bibs, right? Who will get the sustainability? Like, I want to see people that don't usually get the recognition getting recognition.
China
like
Cafe 4?
Lucina.
Also,
I mean, sorry to play favorites. But
also,
like,
though,
he's amazing.
Do we think there'll be like a 2 to maybe 3 star,
I don't
or
know.
just?
I don't know. I mean, God, think of
because that's kind of weird. Like, you don't know
super
what the scale.
high end places. I don't know, like the Little Nell. I don't know. And we've got.
Little Nell was on the short list mainly because even like the list of esteemed chefs and folks that have come from the wine industry and everything, and we know it's a pay for play. Like your city has to be in the game. Play to put chips into play.
Yep.
And they're not fucking around in Aspen.
No.
So I was thinking when I saw that on there, that's immediately what popped in my head was the Little Nell. So that's my guess.
Remains to be seen. I don't think we're going to have, a whole handful of 3 stars and 2. We'll have a bunch of 1s, I think. We'll have 2s, maybe a 3. But even if we don't have a 3, the point is, and what I have been led to understand is that the guide grows year over year, and they're continually dining, and you can move up, and it's. I just think we're ripe for this kind of growth and ripe for this kind of exposure.
Any thoughts of, like, I know it was a topic I teased we goofed off in Aspen or whatever, but like places like Texas, like I kind of thought Houston, Dallas,
right? We beat them. They don't have a guide. I know.
Isn't it wild that? Like, is it that they see the future in it, or is it the present that maybe tickled their pickle the most?
I could not say, but I know that they came out and they died. If I'm not what?
Are you one of the judges?
An anonymous Michelin inspector? Am I anonymous? Here I am, a 4-time podcaster. No, I wish I was, but no.
She probably would have had to sign a
I also,
NDA
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, they really are super independent. And also, I stopped eating for a living purposefully too. When I left the magazine, I am not eating for a living anymore. No.
What if we did like a mukbang and gave you like $100,000? Would you get back into the eating game for that?
For $100,000? I don't know.
All you have to do is once a week do a video of seeing how much.
Ugh, that's so gross. I don't believe in those things. That's so gross.
So many millions of views.
But it's so gluttonous, and gout is a thing,
it's up
and
there
I
with
don't
toe
want
stuff.
it. I don't want it. No. I can't watch those videos. I think that's gross.
It's the smacking that gets me, but I'm like, I want to see you eat 15 pounds of ramen, but I don't want to hear
Hard no. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing a hard no on that one. Sorry.
Well, I bet if they could give Michelin stars to food and wine events, they'd probably give one to Denver Food and Wine.
Loving the segue. I was just going to be bold and be like, are we going to talk about food and wine? Because there's so much to talk about. It's going to be so much fun.
This whole episode is all you. We go an hour every week. This whole hour is dedicated to Denver Food and Wine. And so as we've navigated 15 minutes, pending the 2 or 3 that Eve will cut out of us rambling early on, let's get our hands dirty. Should we start with shakes and breaks? Or do we want to talk about how y'all chose, how do you want to start it?
I think, first of all, I need to know time, place, and date.
And where to get tickets
before
we get
Just right off the top. So Denver Food and Wine Festival is not just one event. It is many events that go on, as Kip said, from September 6th through 9th. So it's coming right up the week after Labor Day. You can get all the tickets and information at denverfoodandwine.com. The first event is on September 6th. That is a Riedel wine glass seminar where like the shape of the glass affects how the wine tastes, and they're really fascinating. Limited seats, only 80 seats. We're doing 2 of those, one on the 6th, one on the 7th. They're pretty awesome. Shelley Sale is a sommelier who is engaging and entertaining and hilarious, and she always sells out. So if you want to go to the Riedel seminars, get your tickets now. Then on the 7th, right after the second Riedel seminar, we have the Shake and Break Showdown.
You know I love that.
Mark Antonation came up with that name. I'm going to give him a little shout out because that name is genius in my opinion. Get it? Shake, cocktail, break, truck, genius.
I mean, he is a genius in every way, but also in finding a way to incorporate, because we joke about other food and wines. This isn't just only for fine dining. Y'all are covering all aspects.
And all price points, too, for the tickets. Like, you can find a way to participate in this festival, and all the proceeds go to help Colorado restaurant workers. So, Shake and Break Showdown is a cocktail competition and a food truck competition. So, you get to vote on the best cocktail and the best food truck. We have more food trucks than last year. We have more bartenders than last year. It is going to be awesome. We have 8 food trucks, 12 bartenders. You get all the cocktails you can drink. You get all the food you can eat, free samples, as well as you can buy from the trucks if you want to buy something on their menu. There's going to be games. There's going to be DJs. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great.
So, for example, last year was the first year they did Shakes and Breaks. I was lucky enough to attend that before I had to go to the brother's wedding.
Yeah,
They
the brother.
had Blue Pan was like, oh, do you want a meatball or do you want pizza? And then you turn around and Phil King was like, oh, do you want a banh mi or do you want a fucking dumpling? Like, insert whatever dankness you want. There's a hodgepodge of, like, representation, but also...
Oh, wait till you hear this year's lineup.
Fucking tick.
Well,
So, like,
no, last year there were only 6 trucks last year, right? 6 trucks. And I couldn't even eat all the free samples,
but they had so
and I didn't need to buy a thing. But we wanted to give the trucks the opportunity, to make more money if they could. But this year we have returning Bits and Pieces con Cerveza,
shout out to Orlando.
returning winner of the Best Food Truck Award, Chili con Quesadilla with Christina Richardson. We have Lady in the Wild food truck, which is awesome
shout out.
Mediterranean.
She's great. Yeah.
Yep.
Camille, I think,
exactly.
yes.
Anyway, we have the Ethiopian food truck returning. Also, they are amazing. We have Frite Haitian cuisine, which will be killer. We have
That's what's coming up
mukcha.
on Food Truck Friday.
So we had a switch up this week, and I'm gonna explain. So Yuan Wonton and fucking Rapidos, who were going to be there and confirmed back in the spring, their restaurant has been slow on the opening, and they are opening fully that week. So we had to let them go. Heartbreaking, but we had to let them go because they have to open the restaurant. They helped us get mukcha, which I am wicked excited
Love
about, and Urban Burma, which is amazing.
I was just at their Mango
And then-
House location yesterday.
Oh, I love Mango House. I love Urban Burma. I talked to Siri today. It's going to be great. And then we have Simply Pizza, which is coming in to satisfy the pizza cravings for everybody. It's going to be amazing. I know. And then 12 bartenders. In between every truck, there will be a bartender table where they will be making amazing cocktails. You will vote on what you like best. It's going to be fun.
So will this be in the Tivoli Quad? Just
Yes.
like the Grand Tasting?
Yep, everything's on the Tivoli Quad, and the Riedel seminars are just across the quad at the MSU Hospitality Learning Center, but all right there at MSU.
Street from one side
You
to the
can.
other, like Frank.
I walked
Let's go
from one to
shrieky.
the other last year. It was great.
Shakes and Breaks is Friday night.
Shake and Break is
Shake and Break.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
September 7th. Tickets are $70. Stoned is your promo code, everybody. STONED. No numbers after anything. 10% off. Any ticket.
$70 is a fucking steal because if you
Right?
try to go to happy hour on a Thursday to kind of roll into the weekend, you're not getting out of a
Well, I'm
happy
sorry,
hour with
12 cocktails
Yeah.
and 8 free appetizer samples. Just that for $70 is insane.
and you're supporting a good cause.
It's insane. And for a good cause. Oh, yeah, as many times as you want.
Bring your pen. Oh, well, Chris, I like that dance move / juke you just did there. So that's just Thursday.
That's
Let's
just the
dive into
first
the
big
weekend.
thing. Well, Friday we have to set up, so y'all got to give us a little break on Friday because we have to set up the grand tasting. Do you on September 8th? It's my sister's birthday. Shout out to Sasha.
Shout out.
Shout out. But on Saturday the 9th, this is the big deal. This is the culminating thing, the grand tasting. Tivoli Quad, again, from noon to 4. VIP and first taste ticket holders get in at noon. GA gets in at 1. The party goes till 4. It's going to be insane. We have more than 50 restaurants. We have like hundreds of wines and spirits, non-alcoholic, CBD drinks. We've got everything you can possibly imagine.
Now that you say CBD, we would be remiss if we didn't also shout out, in addition, one of those 50 is our boy Royalty, another guest of the pod, a chef that works in the cannabis space. So we're starting to see not only the hospitality industry take after us, Chris, and welcome cannabis into the kitchen, but also we're putting it on the larger stage. 50 restaurants is so fucking much. It's like the mecca of all of it. Like, you're having so much representation from the whole community. And
it's like pretty great.
Every price point will be represented.
Exactly.
Bruto's tasting menu, maybe that's not necessarily always in, the financial cards for our listeners, but
they're in the VIP tent.
They're going to be there.
Come and get them.
And then you can eat everything from the fine dining to the cannabis chef that you want to do these parties with.
Yeah.
Like, you get a sample of all of these things.
Well, you literally could not stomach all the food at this festival.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I would like to see you eat every single thing at this festival.
PEDs,
it would be ridiculous.
One of us will stay sober and then just pop a Xanax and then smoke their way through.
Oh, my God.
But you can't mix alcohol. You can't but
everyone knows.
Stomach, because your brain never tells your stomach you're full.
Right.
Because it's just in a haze. It's the best way to go to King Buffet or any buffet, really.
Oh, I can pound
don't make me call urgent care, you guys. Don't.
Okay.
No, don't.
Okay,
I
but
can't.
just to give us a little taste, like throw out restaurants like
Oh my God.
on different sides of the spectrum.
We have everything. Okay, so ready?
Start with Jen Jasinski, James Beard winner, and Ultra.
Altrea in the VIP tent. They will be making their epic, awesome paella right there in front of you. It's going to be amazing. We also then have Noisette, which I'm very excited about in the VIP tent. That's how I say it. How are we supposed to say it?
What was this?
Noisette.
French restaurant down in the Highlands.
Oh.
It's just straight bacon.
It was it's so beautiful. Lillian and Tim Chu, they are doing
Hold on, how do you
beautiful work.
pronounce that?
Noisette. What do you guys say?
We're not smart.
Yeah,
We
no,
call it
not that.
What did you say?
Noisette.
Noisette? No, it's
It
Noisette.
sounds better. Well, you don't
Noisette.
say it noisette.
Well, I'm from Buffalo. I do.
Oh,
but no,
okay.
it's Noisette.
Not like noise.
Noisette.
Noise.
All right, my
Noisette.
next one is just going to be Los Dos Patrios.
Heck yeah.
Of the loaded nacho.
Daniel Ramirez is the chair of our board, the Colorado Restaurant Association board, and he supports us all the time, and their food is amazing. So, yep, he's coming in.
Yeah, so
Ginger Pig, obviously, where we're sitting.
and you'll see a lot of that in our video today.
Right.
But you have
Bodega, also.
shout out to Cliff.
Shout out to Cliff and Kara. That's going to be amazing.
Guess who was just in Zara buying some fresh linen the other day? Shout out to me.
Good to know.
Kona Grill will be there as well.
Yep.
There's
Alloy Modern Thai, American Elm,
Okay, so they knock the socks off.
Lucina.
The Big Eat as well. They do that spicy
Oh,
salad.
so
And
good.
So every time they come to festivals, and same for Lucina. When they do them,
Yeah.
shout out to me for that accent. Miss Buffalo. But there really is. There's a hodgepodge. There's something
Yeah.
for every
I know.
flavor.
We have Wahoo's Fish Taco, which makes delicious food, and we've got, Noisette. We have, what else? We have MacFam. They're coming. They're bringing their awesome garlic rice cakes because I begged them to. Oh my God, they're amazing.
I'm excited about their new restaurant as well. I know they're going to have a little more fun in the kitchen rather than just playing the head.
Yeah.
So, but they slay it. They just did the UMS and they had a line longer than your arm. But that's the best thing about this is you'll have an intimate, opportunity to hang out with them as you dip and bop throughout
Yeah.
the festival.
Well, and I was just at Monarch Casino last night because we had a meeting, a work thing up there.
Admit that you're a gambler.
I did not gamble one penny last night. I prefer to gamble at my own kitchen table. Thank you very much. But the reason I bring it up is because Bistro Mariposa, their Mexican restaurant, is going to be in VIP. And then their chop house, their steakhouse, is going to be in GA at the festival. And their food is so good. So good. Because they're freaking awesome. Yeah, so they're going to be there. Miss Betty's Cooking. Taj is coming, which is exciting and awesome. Yep.
Shout out Taj.
We've got Panzano Poulette Bake Shop. Dessert, baby. Right?
We need to talk about
Caroline and
because
Ellen.
We discussed the Michelin star earlier and counties and towns being omitted. honestly,
I don't know if they do just straight bakeries though either. Do they? I don't know.
I think a bakery can get it.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
I don't know either.
I bet you there's some French bakery that Michelin.
But if they don't have dine in, I mean they have tables there. I've been there. It's great.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But yeah, I mean Parker, right? So then it's really a location problem. But yeah,
And honestly, with the Michelin,
they certainly deserve to be there.
It's the conversation that a lot of folks have in
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I don't want to go to Parker. And we have said it time after time that this is
Go
worth
to
this drive.
Parker.
But for those that maybe still have yet to make this drive any Wednesday through Sunday, they will be on display.
Yes.
Sling. I swear to God, these are the best mackerel. Is that right?
Mackerel.
Fuck.
There's an A in it.
They're the best I've ever had. And I
And-
had 6,000 at John Paris Fashion Week.
And those
It's better in Parker, Colorado.
I'm
and
telling
those
you, they're the
goddamn
best.
apple fritters.
Oh,
Holy
to die
shit.
for. They don't make a bad thing, you guys. They do
No.
not make one bad
No.
thing. Have you had their angel food cake?
That pecan-
All I do is rave about their angel food cake, which is not even normally my thing, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not a big angel food cake
It wouldn't be
person.
something I would pick out, but the first time I get it every time I go now. I can't
See-
not. It's magical.
I had one of their pecan pies, or pecan, however you like to say it. But that thing,
Western followers.
that thing was fucking stacked.
Oh,
And
they are
so
so
good.
unbelievably talented.
Yeah.
And I'm delighted that they are joining us at Denver Food and Wine. I know. Oh, I like screamed.
But that is such a pull. I'm so glad you're going to be there.
I am very, very excited. Oh, I mean, and I could just keep going. Should I list
Give us
everybody?
5 more.
Okay, 5 more. Biker Jim. Biker Jim. He will be there. We already said
Glizzy's.
Bruto. We've got Keeney's. We've got La French. We've got Restaurant Olivia, Shanahan's. That's all VIP.
Ooh,
Glow
Olivia.
Noodle House is coming back because they had such a good time last year. Kachina Cantina. Who else? Who else did I miss? The Nickel. Oh, I know. Oh, Reckless Noodle House. You've been to Reckless? I'm super excited. In Cap Hill? Yeah, they're an awesome addition to Denver's dining scene, and they're coming. Oh, Samosa Shop. And also, yeah, we've got Korean Barbecue. Oh, Somebody People. We've got so many good restaurants.
So it's not for just the meat lovers, as you heard of the
No.
restaurant there at the
Watercourse Foods will be there. I'm sure they'll do something at least vegetarian, if not
Yeah.
vegan. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Somebody
something-
People.
Something for everyone. Let's talk a little booze here. Some of
Oh,
us
my
here on
Lord
this
of mercy.
podcast like to drink. It's just unlimited booze.
It is unlimited booze. It'll be amazing. Last year, Maker's Mark was there showing how they do the red wax on the glasses. Somebody brought puppies last year to pet. I don't know. There's going to be photo booths. Every sponsor gets an activation. They're going to have their experiences and
puppies?
games, and it's going to be great. Puppies, literally, to just
Oh.
play with pet puppies. Yeah.
We were talking about something totally different, but at the same time, that's a really good idea. Get someone bombed, aka us, and we're going to take home a dog. I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard last week, but it was a very emotional week on the podcast. Our foster dog got adopted, and we're actively seeking a new dog. And I feel like the next one is going to be more of a, we'll just keep this one. I don't know if we're So if you have puppies available,
I cannot promise puppies. I'm just saying last year there were puppies, and perhaps there will be again. I'm not sure.
The perfect thing about this is it's right after Labor Day.
Yep.
So as you party that Labor Day weekend, finish it off.
and it's done.
Rest a
before
little during the
football
week.
season
Yep.
really gets going. Week 2, everyone knows week 1 of college football is the big games. Week 2, all the big names go play, like Western Kentucky and other bullshit like that. It's the perfect day to omit it, but at the same time, it's not like it takes up the whole evening.
No,
You
no,
get
it's 12 to
bombed.
4.
Yeah, you get
I mean,
bombed.
you're going to want a good nap after this, I will tell you. But it is really... Oof, I just can't imagine.
I bet
probably was
we
able to
can do
taste
it.
half of it last year, honestly. No.
When we did the oyster thing, we met
Oysters
our goal.
is different.
Yeah, but when you stack a goal, we strive to meet our goals.
And then we usually fall short.
Overachievers.
Smart goals.
Yeah, we usually set the bar really low so we can just jump right over it. But if we set a lofty one, we'll get butt fucking close. We'll get to like
I am ready to watch. Watch and learn. Teach me.
I can do it.
There was somebody in our DMs the other day. They're like, "Hey, can I just follow you around for a little while?" And I was like, "Well, this is creepy." He's like, "I do camera work." He's like, "I'd love to know what you do." This seems like this would be a perfect opportunity that Eve wouldn't stab us. If we asked Eve to follow us around with the camera for 5 hours, she would stab us. But if we just hired some random
I'm seeing nodding. Yeah, she probably would.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I'm not following you around for 5 hours.
I don't know. That'd be great. 5 hours, just a random afternoon.
I mean, that's a long time to spend with us. Straight. I'll say it. We used to live together. I don't want to
See, at least you're self-aware. I think that's really good.
I don't know how loud I am. I'm not even here today, Eve. Look at that. She's
High praise indeed.
the rudder that keeps the ship on target.
Thank God for Eve.
Eve, true. Does this food and wine event sound awesome?
I don't recommend anyone drive to or from this event,
yes.
to be perfectly
It's
honest.
literally a 5-iron from the tram. Or if you
Yep.
want to join us, we're going to march like Sherman's Army. I know it's a little sensitive for Chris and Pamela, but we're going to march right back to Union Station and hop on the G line. And go
Right.
back. Like, there's so
Please
many
take
safer
public
ways.
transportation or a ride share.
She literally said 100+ trains. Like, if you're
No.
not at least pulling the trigger
Way
on
more
those
than that.
GAs,
Yeah.
700,
Hundreds, like 700 plus. Like,
Plus,
it's
who has to drive
outrageous.
down in that shithole of like construction? No, thank you.
Well, and there is parking, so there's a couple of parking garages around there. But again, like, why would you don't go to Denver Food and Wine and drive home. That's just not the pro move. Please get there by other means.
Even if you don't think you're going to catch a buzz,
Oh,
you're going to
it's
catch
impossible.
a buzz.
down there and be like, I'm just gonna
It's
pour
also the
6
value of
drinks.
the ticket. I mean, these tickets, they cost money because
Oh,
it
we'll
is a
get our
fundraiser,
worth.
and I will go through the pricing, but it is so worth it when you think of what you have available to you.
Before we talk about pricing, let's talk a little bit more about what the CRF does.
Thank you,
Because
Kip.
I think
Yes.
that's really the message that may have been lost in my tomfoolery,
Mm-hmm.
Chris and I challenging each other to get shit-faced and eat, is that we're trying to raise money not only for, those that we see every day working in the industry, but for the things that we don't see. So let's
Right.
talk a little bit about what this money goes towards and why you should use promo code STONED to save a couple bucks but bring
Mm-hmm.
cash to Tim. So give us the rundown.
So the Colorado Restaurant Foundation does amazing work, all on behalf of Colorado restaurant workers. So we do workforce development. So apprenticeship programs, which is helping with the labor crisis in restaurants and also bringing new people into this wonderful industry, which has incredible career paths and earning potential in it, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. So we do apprenticeship. We do Colorado Pro Start, which is the high school program. They do culinary and management training. And Colorado Pro Start kids are going to be all over this festival. They're helping chefs prep. They're helping chefs serve at all the events. They're learning about how you put these things together. It's
That's
a really
awesome.
great learning experience, and they have a lot of fun. And you'll see them in their uniforms, and they're awesome. And they're in high schools all around the state.
They were doing the world a favor by serving up dank food at the Colorado Restaurant Symposium down at the Convention Center, and they were raising money to go compete.
They
in
were.
nationals.
Yeah.
I don't know if they won. I don't follow the food, the child food.
They did
challenges.
great. They did not win, like, out of the whole country, but yes.
Go to help.
Exactly. Funding that
That's
program
awesome.
so it can go to more high schools.
Good stuff.
Well, like, imagine if you were a high schooler and, maybe academics were not, whether they're your thing or not, to be able to learn culinary arts and hotel and event management in high school to start your career then is an incredible opportunity.
Those are just general life building skills.
Yeah,
like everybody
absolutely.
at some point in your life, you're going to need to learn how to cook.
Absolutely.
If you-
Not just that,
But not even
it's
just
like you're
cooking.
not even- like maybe you're not an athlete, and so being in the locker room and meeting people from different cultures and backgrounds on a team isn't going to ever cross your
Right.
boundaries. The kitchen is the same way. People come from different backgrounds. You learn, how to treat other folks, how, to work
Communication
as a-
skills and
Leadership.
leadership. Absolutely.
It's a wonderful
Multitasking.
experience, and I'm
Yeah.
not a school person. I'm dyslexic. I write words backwards as well. My stepmom was like, bless your heart, when she would proofread my papers before submitting them. And that's something like we didn't have home ec or something like that, but working with your hands, you saw Mike Rowe made a living of just showcasing people that do it. And then now you're being able to fucking travel the country.
Yep. It's an incredible program.
It's really neat.
And we provide them, their scholarship opportunities so that they can go on to secondary school. Pro Start is a killer program. It should be in every high school in Colorado, in my humble opinion. But also, let's not forget about hardship grants. So the Colorado Restaurant Foundation also has the Angel Relief Fund, which will provide grants if you have an emergency. Your car is stolen. You break your finger, like someone I'm looking at right now, and you can't go to work. Your restaurant is closed because it had a flood. Also, mental health care. If you need mental health care, you can apply for a grant. We'll give you $1,000 towards mental health care with your choice of provider. And we partner with Kesed Wellness, and they give hospitality workers really, really low, amazing, affordable rates, so that money really stretches. And all of that is being funded by Denver Food and Wine.
That's incredible.
And we'll do a litany of great events throughout the year that try to help continue to build on that momentum. But this is the coup d'etat. This is the big one, and it's where we're asking for the community to come out and support. But in exchange for coming out and supporting, obviously we'll talk about pricing here in a second. You're about to get as fucking drunk as physically possible. You're going to eat enough to feed Napoleon's army. Chris and I are going for the full 50, but literally everybody will go home bellies full, Winnie the Pooh happy.
Absolutely.
It's a great experience, and it's for a great cause.
It's for a really good cause, and it's so much fun.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about how can we get tickets. Where's the website again? Social media pages so we can follow along, things of that nature.
Yep.
And let's run through the VIP restaurants again, so folks know, what you're really getting at.
I'll try to do all that. Okay, so VIP, you get in first to the grand tasting on Saturday, September 9th. It starts at noon. Get ready. So you get in there and you get access to 10 restaurants. You get your own VIP bathrooms. There's a whole lounge area. Very special. High-end wines, things that no one else gets to taste. Very exclusive. We have the Bindery, Bistro Mariposa, Bruto, Keeney's, La French, Noisette, Restaurant Olivia, Shanahan's, Ultrea. Oh, and I forgot Water Grill, too. Also. Yeah.
We're going to just be finger-banging seafood.
It's going to be
That
pretty
and
epic.
crab legs.
So for that, it is the grand total for all of that, plus the 40 other restaurants. You can go anywhere you like. The festival is yours. $300. I mean,
That's a deal.
I know it's a big
skip
number,
the lines.
but you skip the lines. You're in an hour before everyone else. You have access to the entire festival. You have your own bathrooms. Like
Bathrooms
it
is
is right.
clutch.
You have your own, and everyone else has to go to the other bathrooms. But it's just. A, it's a fundraiser. B, if you divide the number of bites and sips by that number, that ticket cost, it's pennies. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did the math in my head right now. I'm a beautiful mind kind of guy. 60 cents a bite at that rate, Chris. That's a
Pretty decent.
$6 a bite. That's
Pretty good.
$6 a bite. Carry the zero.
Well, the next option
That
is,
means you're literally eating dinner,
Yeah.
lunch. It's literally the perfect experience.
It's
And
amazing.
You don't have to drive anywhere. You can get on free transportation.
there you go.
And we're going to get all bit of our money
We're
back.
going to be carrying you guys out. But anyway. Then the next option is first taste. You do not have access to the VIP area, but you get in first, and you have a whole hour before GA gets in. That is $200. GA is $150. And then we actually added some wine seminars. We had some feedback last year that they wanted more wine education. So we have a special wine tent for an add-on price of $75. We're going to have 2 different wine seminars, one at 1, one at 3, 4 pours, charcuterie from Il Porcellino Salumi. Yes, he is. And you will learn literally from 2 master sommeliers all about the wines that they're pouring, and no one else gets to taste those wines but you. It's going to be really great. So throw in a little education in there. The Riedel seminars on September 6th and 7th are $95 each, and that is an amazing hour of tasting. And you get to bring home a set of glasses at the end that are valued at $138, I think. Something like that. They're
Booyah.
valued at more than the ticket price for the seminar, and you get to go home with a set of glasses. So you really cannot argue with that at all.
And it reminds me of what we did, or what we're doing for the fish bus. It's $60 to get a ride there, and then we take you downtown to a concert after. But the weed you get with the gift bag, is literally like worth like 7 or 3 times the value of the ticket itself.
Right.
So it's like,
Exactly.
if you buy this, you don't even have to get on the bus. It's like, you don't even have to drink the wine there. Be like, I'm hungover still. Just keep the fucking glasses and go home and drink a bottle of wine.
Well, and didn't we did the math. It's like less than $4 per restaurant that you'll get at the grand tasting. Add the wine in there, and like again, it goes down to pennies.
Even then, if you want to support this whole cause but
Yeah.
can't really afford that, you can go to Shake and Break.
Right. So Shake and Break is only $70. Again,
And
8
that's a
food
steal.
trucks, 12 bartenders, 7 to 10 on September 7th. It is so much fun.
And those are killer food trucks.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So we've gotten to kind of taste some of these foods, meet some of these chefs.
It's a killer lineup. I think it's really it's going to be better than ever.
Awesome. And so obviously, like Chris said, it's for a good cause. So
Yes.
even if you're not, I mean, we're talking from a degenerate side of the table where we're going to get everything, well, realistically, if you're looking for something to do throughout the week, a lot of the listeners here are foodies or stoners, it's a perfect pair.
Yeah. Well, and if you don't want to spend a ton or you can't, come to Shake and Break. If you just want to learn about wine, go to a Riedel seminar. If you're ready for the whole shebang, go VIP.
We're ready for the shebang.
I am not including a shebang with either of you in the ticket price. Sorry.
And if you see us there, I'll have party favors in my pocket. Edibles, cartridges, things of that nature. We always bring supplies for those in the community. So just sprinkle in a little bit of added value there that I'll have weed for you as well.
I just hope everybody
Truth.
is ready to celebrate our dining scene, because our dining scene is amazing. And I've loved it for the 10 years that I've been here, and it's getting better every day. And this celebrates all of it.
Our next question is Fuck, Marry, Kill. Tavernetta, Frosco, Wolf's Taylor. Okay.
Oh my God. That's like the hardest thing ever. That's the hardest question anyone has ever asked me.
It's like a 3 nice restaurant. You won't make you pick your favorite kid.
I can't do that. And I wouldn't kill any of them. What are you, nuts?
Well, that was all we had, so I figured we'd make you sweat a little bit and put your feet against the fire.
Seriously.
Chris, is there anything we didn't cover? I know we talked all things business. Should we tell her to take off the restaurant hat? Ask her some stupid questions?
Yeah, ask me something else.
Have we updated our questions since she's been on the pod?
I don't know, but people change.
It was a long time ago.
Look at politics.
What's your new late night summer munchie? What's your guilty pleasure during the summer?
Oh, that's a good question. I
Not
think
booze.
Dang. It's not that late night, but oh my! Do you guys know about Dang over
Yeah.
at Oneida Park?
I
Soft serve and
constantly
French fries?
talk about it.
It's freaking genius. Yeah. Oh, we love Esther's too. No, Dang. Oh my goodness.
That's
Soft
your
serve
guilty
and French
pleasure?
fries.
I love it.
Love it.
So we usually do an Eve fact of the episode.
Oh,
We really haven't yet. So Eve, give us an Eve fact and then ask for a Denise fact. So that y'all can become better friends. Because while we may know her well, I don't feel like y'all got a chance to really bond.
Well, you don't let Eve talk very much, so I want to get to know Eve.
She doesn't want to talk to us.
That's
Eve,
a great Eve fact.
I have a Dachshund Terrier mix, Pappy. He's so cute. That's awesome. Well, but he's a snuggler, so he's really easy, actually. He will get excited when you come home, and he loves to go out on a walk, but he will literally lie in your lap all day, 24/7.
I love you so much, Eve. You're our favorite. The food is here. Shout out to Chef Natasha Hess and Ginger Pig. We're about to tee off on everything from dumplings to street noodles. They've got some new vegetables and summer fruit salads that we're about to just light up. You can get a taste of it by coming over here to 44th and Lowell, or you can get a bite down at Denver Food and Wine on September 9th. Grab your tickets today. Use promo code STONE. When you hit up Denver Food and Wine's website. Denise, thank you so much. We are going to get you a crown.
Yay!
That says four-timer on the top.
I will wear it.
Fuck yeah, and then we'll get you a cloak for when you come to your fit, because we know that y'all have a lot of great causes and we're always here to support. So
Thank you so much.
thank you so much for taking the time. Chris, I appreciate you. Eve, thank you for everything you do. And Erin, the unspoken hero of today. She's
Yay, Erin!
We appreciate you looking out. Until next week, stay high, stay hungry.
Shake and break.
That's right. If you're listening, 5-star review gets tickets. We have got tickets for the best 5-star review. That's how we'll do our giveaway. Booyah. Forgot about that. Don't forget about it. Good job, Eve.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good close. Bravo.
Cheers.
Cheers.